Welcome everyone to our weekend market analysis for this coming week. I hope you had a lovely trading week and it was profitable as much as our week was also profitable as we are about to delve right in. But before we even do that, just quick reminder that we have a 50% off all products that is still running till the 12th of January. So you still have a few more days before this promo ends. So make sure you grab yourself an account before this promo ends. And without further ado, let us jump right into our analysis this evening. So we're going to start first with the dollar index as usual. The dollar index, we expected it to actually come all the way up here at this resistance level, but unfortunately it started dipping all the way down and then came back to this support level there. So overall it looks like the weakness may continue with the dollar for even the coming weeks. Next week we only have unemployment claims and I believe FOMC minutes. Those are only two things we have next week. So it's not really a packed week, but that's going to be a new year, 2026. New year, new opportunities, new everything. So we're ending this year with the dollar still down for the month. Well, for the past 2 months to be precise. And right now, it seems that we could be heading towards this support level coming all the way down here. So that's where I think we could be heading. So we're going to remove that. So what does this mean? Well, next week, if we are looking to go short here, then we'll be looking for a break over this previous low here. And it may be a high stop loss just right above here, or whatever high it may actually present here. Then we're gonna be targeting 9746. Right, so that is what we are anticipating for this coming week. And then let's move over to euro dollar. So euro dollar, we also had a big stop here where the market had to come down, but we didn't really have that move that we're anticipating. Came down slightly, but then immediately went all the way up, stopped us out on this previous high over here. And then we made like double top over there. So this coming week, I think what we'd be looking to do is just actually try and get into pending orders. So maybe if we do have let's say price comes all the way down here below 1760, yeah, 1760, price comes below 1760, we'll have a high stop loss over there. Then we could still be aiming to come all the way down here, all the way down. Oh, come on, yeah, here we go. So on the way down to 16130. So that would be a nice 4-to-1 trade that we could be looking at, especially with this actually reducing like the sentiment. The sentiment right now is quite high on sellers, but we could be seeing it reducing really soon. So we have already seen the upward move of the buyers who are left a little here, but selling pressure will definitely come very soon. So that's what we're anticipating with euro dollar. Then let's look at dollar yen. So dollar yen has been literally coming down for the beginning of the week, then it started pulling all the way back up, which isn't good. If we have like pullbacks like this, then that means there's some weakness with the currency, and that should move us to actually move this to break even. Yeah, that is the move we are trying to make here, break even. So this is what we're anticipating for next week. But if we do not go past break even, then we might most possibly be coming down all the way to 155,230. Now let's move over to pound yen. So pound yen did not trigger. So for next week, also seeing the fact that this trend line, well, it's bounced off the trend line somehow, but the fact is the market is respecting this trend line. So we might actually be seeing more upside movement here. So we could be seeing probably ourselves reaching, let's say, 213. We'll just look for a round number. I don't want us to go too far off trying to look for a resistance level, but 213 looks like a great area we could be coming up to for this coming week with a lower low stop loss right there. So what we'd be looking for is not just an immediate entry in this, but for the market to break 211,630. So just breaking the previous high is what we need. Then we can enter into this trade, and this could give us a 0.81 to 1. But let's actually push that a bit higher. Let's probably look for a 1-to-1 trade right here where we enter right there, and then we'll be looking to go on the previous high there. Yeah. So 213, 260 seems like a better area we could be aiming for this coming week. Then let's move over to dollar Mexican. So dollar Mexican is still en route to the downside. Would we be looking to actually move it to break even? Well, not just yet. Maybe when we come below 1780, we could be looking for an interest to actually move to break even, especially looking at the sentiment. Sentiment is really good right now. We literally have 28% of sellers. So we seem to be in the good books for dollar Mexican. So let's keep this in check. Our aim is to come all the way down to 1755, and that's where we seem to be going. Then let's look at CAD Swiss. So CAD Swiss, we had a push up here once we reached break even. So this trade is invalid. It's not valid anymore since we reached break even. So unfortunately, we have to put that out. So what we'll be looking for this coming week is probably some selling opportunities, especially since this has actually reduced, like the number of sellers have actually reduced here. So there needs to be that a balance to bring it back. So what is going to happen, obviously, probably for next week, is we could be having some selling pressure. So what we would be looking for is setting a high stop loss there, and then looking to enter the market once we make a low below this gap right here, because there was a gap here which happened just after Christmas. So that's what we'll be actually looking for, and then we might be looking even to target 0.56 150. So that is an area we could be looking for, just this support level right here. This is where we could be looking to actually take profit from, and this could be a nice 2.88 to 1. So let's us look forward to actually bagging that. And then here, pound dollar is still en route all the way to 135.57. At this point, we are really close to the take profit there. So a nice move to break even would be ideal at this point, so that we know for sure if the market is with us or against us. So a nice break even positioning here would be great. And then we'll be looking to go to upside. As for sentiment, we're still looking good. We have 40% buyers, but that is also scary because this can literally change real fast, where there's so many buyers in the market, and then this can come crashing all the way down. This is no longer valid since it did not actually trigger. So stop loss is actually going to move to break even right there, and then we're still looking to go all the way up to 135.57. Then let's look at gold. Gold actually hit the target right there at 4377, which was the previous high, and we are already making new highs. But at this point, I think there is, as we can see here, not enough sellers in the market. So, well, this might actually reduce as the week continues. We might even be seeing 20% sellers. So what we can actually be anticipating for this coming week is shorting opportunities. So we could be looking to actually short gold once we come all the way down to 4447 here. So that is where we could be looking in the high stop loss. Then we could be looking to trample it all the way down, probably into this area right here around 4178. I know it seems very far, but that's where I think we could be aiming for. This could be a nice 2.69 to 1. So let's anticipate that this could be just the trade we need for 2026, where it just starts to drop and then, yeah, taking out all those people who are buying currently and everything like that. Then let's look at NAS 100. So NAS 100, we see that it reached a break-even level. At this point, it were almost close to take profit, but we actually reached break-even. So we're going to remove that, and we had a gap just right after Christmas. So at this point, it seems we might be coming all the way up here for this coming week, but rather we might be aiming to come to the higher high, the previous high, all the way here around 26284. That's what we could be aiming for. Then we could be having a stop loss just below here, 25300. Yeah, 25382, and this could be a nice 1.7 to 1 for NAS 100. So when we do have a push higher right above 25718 in this coming week, then we could be in a nice longing opportunity coming all the way up to make a new high, probably to start 2026 as well. So that's what we're anticipating with NAS 100. Then Bitcoin is still shorting. We are still ongoing with this. We move this to break even, as you can see here. So at this point in time, if the market does come all the way up here, we're safe one way or another. But we are still looking to come all the way down here to 73,000. So that is what we're aiming for. As for sentiment, we only have 29% of sellers. So this is still looking good. And then let's move over to Ethereum. So Ethereum, we still didn't have that trigger. The plot here is still, the plan rather, is still underway. We're looking for it to trigger below this previous support level. So once that is triggered, we could be looking to come all the way down to 2008 right there. So this is where we come to an end with our market analysis this evening. I hope you enjoyed it and found it insightful, and I hope you had also a good year, a profitable year for that matter, because the year is coming to an end, and let's try and end it strong. Let's try and end it strong by even getting yourself an account before the promo ends on the 12th of January 2026. So that's holiday 50, that gives you 50% off all products on OFP. So make sure you grab yourself an account before this promo ends. So apart from that, I hope you all enjoy your weekend and have a jolly good week as we get into the markets on Monday, and happy trading.